So today I thought that while we're all stuck at home, we could do some mindful art, where you just get to play around and create something cool. So I based this lesson on a book called The Dot. It's a picture book. You might be able to find it online. And I was playing around last night and thought this would be something cool that you guys could all try. So follow along if you're interested in giving it a go. So I found some cheap watercolour paints that the kids had in the cupboards. I'm sure they're probably from the $2 shop, so you don't need to have really expensive things, okay? And the kids were just doing them with just crusty old paintbrushes, nothing fancy, okay? So you don't need to have really expensive things. So maybe pull out that old paint set that you had from when you were 5, and that will be enough. So the first thing I did was choose my colours, like I said, and then I get a lot of water and I wet the paint a lot, okay, and just kind of roll my paintbrush all through it so it's really wet, okay. You could use this if you're going to use, if you've got paints like acrylic paints, just water them down a lot. So pour some out onto an ice cream container and then just use a lot of water to get it nice and liquidy, okay. And then you bring it over to your thing. I used to got a little bit of cardboard. You could use the back of open up a tissue box or something, get some cardboard out of there. You don't really want to have really thin paper or it might go through. You could try it on some thinner paper, see what happens if that's all you've got. Okay, so I'm just going to do quite a lot of circles. I don't mind that they change colour. In fact, I like that they kind of change colour as I do them. So I just kind of do them everywhere around my page. And then just by pressing down, it's really hard to do this while I'm looking through the camera. Obviously not a camera technician. Okay, so now I've got that kind of colour. I'm going to rinse my brush again. Now I might go for this purple this time. If I mix those two colours together, they're going to be quite brown, so make sure your paintbrush is clean before you change to a colour like purple from green. And then see this area here? I'm just going to stick one right in the middle, and I don't mind. How do I focus that? There we go. If it crosses over, in fact, I like it. So press it down here. Vary up the size. If you've got different size brushes, you could use a different size brush to kind of make some small ones and some big ones, okay? And as you can see, as you start making more and more, so with my brush, I'm going to do a bit of blue. As you start doing more and more, what ends up happening is it starts coming together as quite a cool picture. Okay, so all around the page. You could leave some white. Don't feel that you have to fill in every single gap, but if you're happy to keep going, just keep going. It could take a little while to do. Okay, and eventually you'll fill up your whole page. Let that dry. Doesn't take long with watercolours in the sun. Okay, so once you've let your painting dry, you can use a marker. You could use a felt tip like this. Just a felt tip. You could use a pen, a black pen. Just find something, a black pencil, colour pencil. Just make sure it's sharpened. And then, I've got a pen here. All you need to do is start being creative. So I've done a whole lot of things like this. So go around it with little dots. Don't worry if you make mistakes. And then I might make a little circle here. On the next one, I might do something different. I might go for a thicker line around. I might choose to do some dots going into this one like that. So really, you're just choosing a whole lot of different line and dot patterns to kind of just be creative as you want. Don't be scared if you make a mistake. Mistakes are good. We just move on and start the next one. I make lots of mistakes all the time. And the more you do it, the less people will see the mistakes. So just doing lots of different little things. Okay, so you just keep going around, and the more you do it, the more better you'll get. Okay, so what else could I do? Oh, I could do it right on the edge there. Quite like the ones right on the edge. Like that. I could do some coming in, like it looks like a bit of a kinner, doesn't it? Like this. Anyway, keep playing around. If you have other colours that you could paint on, like I have quite a cool white pen, the white goes quite well, and I also have a silver pen. So if you have some cool pens, you could try with different colours. Black and white make kind of a nice combination, as you can see with my ones, okay? So have a look at the different things that I've done here. They're all just very different. I just had to play around. And the more you do, the more gaps you fill, the better they look. What I try to do is I try to do a dotty one next to a line one, so there's not like super dotty ones right next to super dotty ones. I try and mix it up, but give it a go, see how you go, and please send me your results. This is my daughter Ava's picture. She's 5, and I know that if a 5-year-old can get these kind of results, then you will be able to come up with something awesome. Have a go, have fun.